What's up, guys? I just got a real quick video here on the Maxpedition Fatty EDC pocket organizer. I don't know who sticks these in their pockets, but I keep it in my car along with some other stuff. I usually have a full first aid kit, my bug out bags once in a while, and some bottles of water, etc., other stuff. But this is always kept in my car, and it's got some essential items. I keep this knife with it, a good heavy full tang knife. It's a Charade SCHF 36M with the micarta handles. I picked up a couple of these. They're really cheap. I think you can get them for like 35 bucks a piece. Big beefy blades, and I'll do a separate view on that. It also comes with a ferro rod that throws really good sparks, and a little diamond hone. But the Maxpedition Fatty. So I've always got a flashlight, and these flashlights, if you're looking for a good flashlight, check out Solar Force. This is a P60, similar to the Surefire models. You can buy ones with different modes. This has 4 modes: high, medium, low, and moonlight. High, medium, low, moonlight, and I think that's like half a lumen or something like that. That's really good. I mean, it goes, I think the runtime on it is like 3 weeks on that low mode, but that's good for like if you're trying to find something in your car and you don't want to light up the whole interior, you just need to read a map or something like that, and you don't want to light everything up. Plus it conserves battery life. But these can be had for like 20 bucks. They're bulletproof. You can drop them. I've seen videos where people turn them on and drop them in fish tanks and leave them there for like 2 days and they still work. It's pretty much a cheap, poor man's Surefire. About 20 bucks. I think you can, solarforcesales.com, and you can get all different accessories for them. You can get different bezels, different tail switches, reverse clicky, forward clicky, stainless steel clips, all kinds of different stuff. So, and there's a couple different styles available. They're really good flashlights for the money. You can't beat them. So I keep that. On the outside here, this mesh pocket, I don't know what Maxpedition was thinking, but they should have left a little bit of material here so that you could actually use this mesh pocket. No, I don't think anybody I've talked to or seen any videos where anybody could actually get anything in there. But I keep a little cheap emergency poncho. I've got a space pen. Writes underwater, writes upside down, writes in space if you're ever out there. Got one of these cheap little compass, whistle, thermometer, and it's got a magnifying glass. That's on the zipper pull. On the back here attached, I usually just have this Mora craft line carbon steel. Great knife, another budget item, 12 bucks I think. Can't beat them. They're not full tang, but I mean, razor sharp, hold an edge. I modded out the spine here so you can get a nice strike on the ferro rod with it. Sometimes, can't say enough good stuff about Mora knives. Anybody who's ever used one swears by them. They're awesome. Here's another one, stainless steel, all black. I got them all over the place. Here's another one, Mora companion. You can pick up a dozen of them for under 100 bucks. So, I mean, can't lose. So inside the organizer, got a few things here. Let's see. I've got this little keychain here. me take it off. So I got this little keychain. It's got a couple knives on it. These are nice little, super lightweight, sharp knives. Have a little carabiner on them. You can get them at countycom.com. Another really cool site. I don't know if you've ever checked that out. Little screwdriver. It's got a flat head, Phillips head. Phoenix EO1 AAA flashlight. It's pretty bright. It's kind of a backup. I've since gone to a different flashlight on my keychain. Another CountyCom item, Widgie pry bar, titanium, and another compass. Industrial Sharpie. Another little 6-in-1 screwdriver. Kid I work with works part-time at O'Reilly Auto Parts, so he grabs these by the dozen, hands them out. Here's a grease pen if you want to write on something and you want to erase it afterwards. You know, you can erase it with your thumb. It's just grease, comes right off. Well, you know. Here's another ferro rod. Haven't drilled a hole in it yet or put a lanyard on it or anything, but there's that. Leatherman Skeletool CX carbon fiber. So lightweight compared to the other one. That's sarcasm. It's got this thin little strip of carbon fiber. I don't think it makes that much of a difference, but it does look a lot cooler. And I have the other one as well. The thing I like about this one is the blade uses, see if I can get that, 154 cm steel, which is a pretty good steel. Holds an edge well, retains an edge, easy to sharpen. So there's that. In the little pouch behind there, I've got some quick clot and a little first aid kit for minor bumps and bruises, Neosporin, some Band-Aids, bacitracin, some rubber gloves, combine pad. I think that's all I've got in there. In the middle slot there, I've got some fat wood for fire starting. You can pick up foot-long lengths, like a 4-pound bag at Home Depot of fat wood for $4. I live in northern New England. Supposedly you can go out and just find it. I haven't had much luck doing that. I guess a lot of people in the Northwest and other places, they can go in their backyard and pull it out by the ton, but I can't find it as easily, and I've tried. I haven't had that much luck. I can find it once in a while, but it's not super abundant from what I've found. But I do have birch bark, and that's everywhere. So spare batteries for my Solar Force, which takes these 18650s, but it also takes CR123s, and it does AA's also. So 3 different types of batteries for one flashlight. You can't beat that. But I keep these two. I get the brightest. I think it's 1,000 lumens out the front with that. Some cotton balls soaked in Vaseline for fire starting. Some tinder. Put that with the fat wood. What else? Magnifying glass in there. Folds out. I think it's a 4 times magnification. WD-40 pen. And some electrical tape and some duct tape. There's probably 2 feet of each rolled around that. It's good to have in a bind. A little Smith's knife sharpener. I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knives, something like that. It's good to have something to sharpen them with. Not the best sharpener, but it's tiny, compact. In this bag, I've got some frog lube. Works really good. Anybody who's got a firearm, I recommend it. Frog lube or Fire Clean, the two best things I've ever used. Couple little paper tape measures. You can get these at your doctor's office. You know, when you're waiting for your doctor for 20 minutes, you know, you usually see them on the counter. Grab a handful of them. They're made of paper. I'm sure they don't mind. It's got millimeters and inch. You know, they're small. You can grab a couple of them. Good for taking a measurement in a pinch. What else I got in here? They're really packed in there. This is about 50 grocery bags from your produce aisle. Really thin. They're pretty strong. I mean, you can throw a dozen apples in there, so they got to be kind of strong. Super low profile. You can fit a lot of them in there, and they're free. You can grab them at the grocery store, so that's good. Next, I've got probably half a dozen coffee filters. Multiple uses for those. What else? I've got a polishing cloth, little microfiber cloth. Many uses for that. A couple more magnifying glass cards, wallet size, super low profile. You know, you can fit 3 or 4 of them in there. I don't know why you would need that many. Ian Sinclair Card Sharp. It's a little wallet size, credit card size knife. And it pops around like that. Turn it like that. Like that, locks in, and you got a little stainless steel knife you can use for cutting. Kind of handy. What else we got? Pro knot cards, little reference cards, useful knots. People who don't know how to tie knots. I know the ones that I need, but it's good to have. Nice as a reference. And this pouch behind here, I've got a bandana. A million uses for that. I've got some emergency blankets. And to go with my Fisher Space Pen, all-weather, write-in-the-rain notebook. Waterproof. Take notes. Leave a note. Do whatever you gotta do. Crash into somebody's car. You want to leave a note on their windshield. There you go. One more item. I learned this from another YouTube video. I can't remember his name. I'd love to give him credit for it. But little ingenious way to store zip ties in the seam that goes around here. You can just jam little zip ties in there. You can store a couple of those in there. Always good to have for binding stuff or making repairs, whatever you got to do. So that's about all I got. These Maxpedition makes really good stuff. I think it's 1000 denier Cordura. Super rugged. You know, it's gonna last a lifetime. Can beat up on it. My only gripe is with this front mesh pocket. It's pretty much useless. They should have left a little bit of fabric here so that this thing could expand a little bit, but they didn't. Maybe they'll do a new version and they'll hear everyone's advice and fix that. But this one's in wolf gray. I like this color. Matches the interior of my car, so that's cool. Throw it in the back there. Don't have a cool patch for it yet. I got plenty of cool patches, but don't have the right one for this one yet. I saw one that was a Walter White one, and it was gray and white, and it said, "I am the one who knocks." Might pick that one up for this. That'll be cool. Hope you like the video, and see you next time. Thanks.